Yeah, I'm Cat Caesar from 76th Street, East Coast, neighborhood Crip.
First of all, when did the Crips start?
In 69.
And who were some of those first Crips that you remember or was hearing of before you joined
Well,
in your area?
yeah, well, Pitbull, Big Pitbull, the original Julius Scott, number one, Eki and number one used to run together real tough. Then you had Raymond, you had Eddie Haythorne, and them. There was some of the bigger names that was Crip, and then just before I started.
How about Terry Simmons?
Oh well, yeah, well Terry Simmons and Alden Jones, they was my age with me,
Oh, okay.
but their name was ringing throughout the neighborhood too.
What area did Terry Simmons kind of run or hang in, the boundaries that you talked about?
Well, Terry Simmons hung between Avalon and Hooper, 79 and Florence. Between 79 and between Florence. In that little area, that's where he pretty much hung out when he was young, because he stayed on the other side of Central until he moved on my side of Central, off of 79 and Hooper. Where Nadu and Hooper on my side, on the other side of Central.
Do you ever remember Tookie hanging on the east side?
Tookie used to come up to Fremont every now and then, and that's when I first heard the Tookie name. Heard somebody speaking, saying that, man, this big dude Tookie supposed to be coming up today. Man, don't call him Stanley. Don't call him Stanley. He don't like that name. So yeah, so that's when I first heard of Tookie, and then he started coming through. But me knowing that he's just hanging out, no.
So this is, you was in Fremont what year? 72, 73?
Yeah. Well, 72. 72, I was at Fremont for about 3 months and went to jail from Fremont. Went to juvenile hall, and they kicked me up out of all the LA city school for that.
You went to Edison, right?
Yeah.
What years was you at Edison?
I started at Edison in 69 to 72.
Okay. And you first became a Crip in what year?
In 71.
When you became a Crip at Edison, do you remember there being Compton Crips?
No, not then. No, knowing about no Compton Crips.
How about West Side Crips?
Yeah, I had learned about the West Side. You know, moving about on the West Side. I learned about the West Side. Compton, I didn't know really nothing about the Compton Crips till like later, 72.
Probably gonna beg to differ. Moore Park gonna beg to differ. And Carver Park gonna beg to differ. But the way I see it, even though they were the Crips first, they were first Crips that came to Compton. Compton Crips. That known as the Compton Crips. CC, Brandy. Like I said though, because they came out Compton Crips. These cats came out Crips.
What's your recollection of Crips and Wops?
Well, the Crips and Wops, Front Street and Back Street, they was out in 72. But as far as the projects, they wasn't Crips yet. The Jordan Downs and the Imperial Courts, they wasn't Crips yet.
Are you familiar with the WLCAC?
Yeah, I worked there in 72 and 73.
And that was located where?
In Watts, off of Central, by the tracks, like 111, 110, 109, along that area.
What did you guys used to do as far as your job description?
Yeah, we used to march and clean up fields. And the female, they used to paint poles and stuff like that.
Did you guys clean up in Compton?
Yeah, yeah. We used to walk through Carver Park to Compton along Front Hood by Martin Luther King when they was building Martin Luther King Hospital. We used to be all over there cleaning up fields.
And what other parks did you clean up in Compton?
Oh, parks? No, we didn't. We didn't clean up no parks.
Okay.
But we used to walk through them, marching with tools and so forth.
Okay, I got you. So, what's did you know Mac Thomas?
Yeah.
When did you meet Mac Thomas?
I met Mac Thomas in YA in 1975. We was on the same unit.
Okay. So you didn't know him from the east side?
No, I heard about him. In 72.
Okay.
That's the first time I heard about Mac Thomas. Matter of fact, when I was working at the WLCC, that's the first time I heard about him in 72. But I didn't meet him till 75. I want to talk about what I saw myself or what I heard myself. I don't talk about what anyone told me. And if I do mention anything about I heard this from somebody, I will see it. I make it clear. Because I don't give nobody the wrong impression that I'm talking about stuff that I don't know. You know, so if anything come out my mouth, I know this firsthand.
So, who do you remember or heard of bringing Crips to Compton?
Was Mac Thomas. You know, I used to talk with Mac Thomas in White. You know, we was on the same unit for maybe about a month or two. And then I went to a different unit and he went to a different one. Because we was in orientation together. And we used to talk, you know, he tell me all kind of this stuff that he done went through. And I told him the same. You know?
What other big name Crips from Compton did you do time with when you was young?
Well, I did time with fathers, YA, Bitter Dog Bruno. Let me think of some more Comptons.
Salty?
Oh yeah, Salty, yeah.
Aunt Malone?
Yeah, Big Ant, yeah. Big Ant and Salty. It was quite a few Compton Crips in there though, you know. Just can't think of so many names right now, you know.
Most of them guys hung in the Grandies?
Yeah. That's all you heard of was Grandies at that time. You know, you heard of no other Compton Crip set but Grandy.